Darn. I got phlegm in my throat. I still sound like death. Is that all you're gonna say? Alright. Left, right, left, right. Burgers! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Yeah, you are. Last episode.
I may or may not have forgotten my name for a second.
He's on drugs.
Shut up.
Last episode, we got to examine some evidence in the courtroom, and we're missing a piece of evidence. So we're gonna go check. We're missing the videotape, the surveillance tape that showed Mr. Rell shooting the Cadopian staff member. So we're gonna go check that out.
Okay.
And that actually looks like Lang.
Yeah.
It looks like him.
Let's see. That's Detective Bad. But who's he with?
I've never seen that officer before.
So, did you find it? No, not yet. I've looked everywhere. I see. Well then, please continue with the search. Understood. I'll continue the search.
Oh yeah, it's him because it's playing his music.
That too, and it walks like him.
Yeah.
So you're the one running the show. Prosecutors like you shouldn't even be allowed at crime scenes. But how dare you? Just who do you think you are?
What?
That was something.
Yeah.
What was that all about? And who was that man just now?
Whoever he was, I've never seen a more impudent officer in my life.
Does he even know that we're standing here right here behind him? I know you're standing right behind me. What do you want, kids?
It looks like you were playing. It looks like you were paying attention after all.
I was gonna say he's looking at a mirror. I'm sure he can see them from the reflection. But
That's true.
Let's. Of course
Logic.
I was. Very, very true. Of course I was. I have eyes in the back of my head. Ah, so that mirror isn't for vanity's sake. It's for him to keep an eye out on who or what is behind him at all times. So tell me, Detective Bad, who was that rude man just now? The guy came here from the Republic of Zangfa to study. He's Agent Lang. He's trying everything he can to revive the lost honor of his family.
Oh, he's Zuko.
Oh yeah.
Honor, my honor.
And I never finished watching that show.
What? I have all the DVDs.
Do you? I thought you only,
Yes, we need to watch it.
I thought you only had a few seasons.
No, there's only 3 seasons.
Oh. Well. Okay, we can try that then.
We know what we're doing when... Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know why it was funny to me. Okay. He's traveling the world to study different philosophies of entertainment from scratch. By visiting various police departments around the world, he has a lot of dedication. He's still just a rookie cop, but I sense a strong grudge of some sort from him. The guy's more useful than Gumshoe, even if he is rude.
Well, he sure has a lot of guts to come out to this country and give prosecutors a hard time.
I agree. However, I can think of one young lady that statement also applies to. Anyway, what was that agent looking for, Detective Bad?
Earlier, that little girl was poking around in lobby number 1 as well.
Like I said before, it's got nothing to do with the two of you. I highly doubt that it has nothing to do with me. Fine, if this is a game I must play, then I will take this opportunity to draw out what he's been hiding and what happened in this room straight from him.
So I guess we talk to him again? But...
I guess so.
Okay. Hey, dude. I love his theme. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cool.
I mean, Detective Bad's just an overall cool character. That's why I was waiting for you to play this game so you can actually see him.
I really wish he would be in more games in the future. Because if I saw him, I'd be like, who is this? He's cool. And then I see him, oh my god,
I mean, that was kind of very unfortunate regarding Ace Attorney investigation games and the whole entire Ace Attorney series. I don't see or think the characters make other appearances.
Dang it. That's alright.
We'll see. Earlier, you were in lobby number 1, and now you're here in lobby number 2. You're quite the busy man, Detective Bad. Multiple returns to a crime scene brings about success. That's what we detectives say. I see. Well, in that case, you wouldn't mind if I asked you about what happened again, correct? I don't have anything left to say to you, boy. Boy! You'll see. I will draw my answer from you, one way or another.
Why you say it like it when I call you boy?
Because it hurts no matter who says it to who.
Boy!
Boy!
Future Skinny, please name this episode Boy.
Boy.
But B-O-I.
Okay.
Would it kill you to help us even try a tiny bit in our... Oh. Would it... Words are hard. Would it kill you to help us even a tiny bit in your investigation? I gave Faraday's notebook to the judge earlier. That's help enough, don't you think?
Please, we are asking you for just a bit more of your cooperation. Don't push me, kid.
Okay, what about the time of the murder?
I'd like to ask once again about what happened around here at the time of the crime. I refuse to answer. Any more investigating you do would be a waste of time. Besides, how am I supposed to answer questions about things I don't know about?
Things you don't know about? But aren't you supposed to know everything?
He should. Wait, is it possible? Maybe he doesn't know about the trick behind that piece of evidence. I should try showing it to him. It may prove to me to be the key to getting some answers from Detective Bad.
I knew it. I was like, we gotta present something to him. Okay, so I guess we present the knife?
I don't know if it's a knife or the key. What did we initially press to turn into something else? Was it a key?
It was the key. It was the dagger. The knife.
Wait, it was a knife we looked... Wait, are you sure? I thought it was... Hold on.
No, because the knife had the knife had the switch on it.
The knife had the switch on it?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The one covered in blood?
I don't know why I thought it was a key that did it.
I mean, it's a key and a dagger the same.
Or does it matter which one we present? Go ahead. I guess we can present the knife then, huh?
Okay, yeah, let's try it. Here.
Detective Bad, did you know of the existence of the item in this photograph? Oh, you see what it did? It showed the key anyway.
Oh, okay, so it didn't matter.
It didn't matter, okay. Of course I did. It's my job to know everything related to the Yatagarasu case. Well, in that case, let me ask you something. Did you know that the knife that killed Mr. Faraday and this Yatagarasu's key are one and the same? What? That's impossible.
It looks like he didn't know after all.
This piece of evidence, which we call the Yatagarasu's key, is actually a well-camouflaged knife. Mr. Faraday was planning to use this Yatagarasu's key to prove that Mr. Rell was not the real Yatagarasu. Isn't that correct? I guess so. However, Mr. Faraday had no idea that it was, in fact, a knife.
Yeah, I have to admit, neither one of us knew that fact. If neither of us knew, no one in law enforcement knew either. How did we miss something as big as this?
I noticed that since a little while ago, you appear to be searching for something. I presume that this key is what you were searching for.
Yeah, that's right.
And why were you searching for it?
Because I promised Faraday. I promised I'd protect that key with my life. But after he was killed, the key disappeared from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Who would have thought that the key is what took Faraday's life?
Detective Bad, so that we may find the truth, please testify for me once more.
Alright. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you about what happened. Nothing will change.
Obviously, you don't know us.
Right.
Alright, time of the murder. Spill it.
Detective Bad, I ask that you please testify once more about what happened in lobby number 2 and what you experienced in lobby number 1.
My answer is still the same. And this is the last time I'm gonna do this.
That's fine, because I only need this one last time to clear everything up. Find the truth behind this case.
Yay! Oh, that's so... He looks like Ganondorf with his eyes like that. When they put the 2 bars there, he looks like Ganondorf a little bit.
I really want to know too much.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We gotta fix that. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Detective Bad's movements.
I was in lobby number 1, talking with you. We were talking about some trivial things. I heard a gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. When we heard it, you and I immediately dashed out into the hallway together. I saw Gumshoe goofing around there, and then we all ran to lobby number 2.
It sounds like the exact same story he told us before.
Indeed. However, excuse me, I feel that...
Miles, how rude.
Sorry, long night. However, What?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
Nope. No, just keep going.
I know what you're gonna say.
Shut up.
I had a booty call, never mind.
No, he had a massage. He had to give a massage.
Ah. And, too bad he doesn't have his mustache, though. We don't know if it's a lady tickler or a lad tickler.
Stop.
Indeed. However, I feel that we have yet to draw out all the information that we can. Alright. Let's,
So I'm guessing we have to press.
Seems like it.
We were talking about some trivial things. Can we press on that?
Once I get there. There we go.
Hold it!
Hold it!
I was hoping you could expand on what exactly you were discussing with Miss Yu.
Trivial stuff. It was nothing important.
That's for me to decide. Alright, I suppose that's for him to decide. Moving on then. That was actually pretty good.
That was really funny. Alright, I guess it's him to decide. Never mind then.
It's like, he sure showed me. Okay.
I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. Let's press on that.
Hold it!
Until you heard the gunshot, did you notice anything else that was out of the ordinary?
I didn't hear any other strange sounds until that gunshot.
If the gunshot Detective Bad heard was really the one from the murder, that would give me that... It would give that other piece of evidence an entirely different meaning.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there.
I ask that you please amend your testimony with that statement just now.
Sure. Didn't hear any strange sounds until that gunshot.
Okay, now I think we could present that broken piece of balloon because they should have heard that before the gunshot.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we present the balloon piece here.
Here we go.
Yes, the music stopped.
Good job.
I did it.
You know it's good when the music stops and usually when the health bar goes away. Or I think somebody called it like the patience bar.
Patience bar. Patience.
What the hell? You're acting like it's food.
That's the joke.
Oh.
That's a thing I do.
I mean, I understand that, but that wasn't... Detective Bad, does this balloon fragment remind you of anything?
It's the same color as the one Kay was holding.
Oh, so you knew about that girl's balloon?
Yeah, I was sitting with her up in a gallery during a recess. Just before we split up, I filled that balloon up for her.
Well, as you may have already surmised, this piece did indeed come from Kay's balloon.
So, what about the balloon?
I wonder if you might remember hearing this balloon pop at some point?
What are you getting at?
This fragment was found in the hallway right in front of lobby number 2. Furthermore, it was the sound of this balloon popping that the judge mistook as a gunshot.
Oh, so the sound the judge heard was not actually a gunshot, huh?
On top of that, His Honor said that he heard the balloon pop about 20 minutes before the trial was to reconvene.
Yes, which means that His Honor heard the balloon pop in the hallway when you were in lobby number 1, Detective Bad. And if you were in lobby number 1 at that time, you were close enough that you should have heard the balloon popping as well.
So? What? Don't give me a so!
We just proved that there is a flaw in your testimony.
The crackling of the truth is louder than the sound of your sweet nativity cracking.
Is it naivety? Is it naivety or
It's like naivety.
Okay.
Naivety.
Whatever. I think we had this discussion before, actually.
And since you kids don't seem to know, let me fill you in on something. Did you ever stop to think why the doors and walls of this place seem so rugged? It's because they were all designed to keep secrets from being leaked.
What is that supposed to mean?
The doors and walls are super thick.
The window panes are double layered.
To top it all off, even the curtains are made of a special sound-absorbing material.
Then you mean...
Since I was shut up inside lobby number 1, there was no way I could have heard that sound.
No!
Oh, I knew that's what he was going to say.
Then that means that scruffy-faced testimony is completely useless. If the rooms are soundproof, then of course he couldn't hear any sign of a struggle.
Oh!
That's also why it's only natural that I didn't hear the balloon popping. Now, do you get it, kids?
But how could he still hear the gunshot, though, that he said he heard?
Right.
Even if it is soundproof, that's still a flaw in his testimony.
Right. Are they going to say, like, a gunshot is loud enough to be heard through these rugged walls? I mean,
But the thing is, the door was, not the door, the window was open when we walked in, remember?
in this lobby. Or in lobby,
Yes,
wait.
this is lobby number 2.
Right, was it open in lobby number 1?
I don't know, I didn't check. I didn't pay attention.
Alright. Which, that's fine. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Miles, I thought we were supposed to be the ones finding flaws in his logic, not the other way around.
The other way around?
Turnabout.
I get it.
It's not possible to hear the sound of a balloon popping if one were in lobby number 1. However, if we examine the situation in reverse, a person standing in a hallway should not be able to hear the real gunshot either. And yet, Detective Gumshoe claims to have heard it while he was standing in the hallway. Detective Bad, if that is the case, how exactly did you hear the gunshot?
What do you mean, how? I just did.
It would appear that you have yet to realize the contradiction in your own words.
Oh? How so?
If the rooms are as soundproof as you say they are, then how did the sound of the gunshot enter your ears?
I see what you mean. I guess I'm more out of it from Faraday's murder than I thought.
Which means what exactly, Miles? In the end, what does it all boil down to?
It boils down to this. There must be a reason as to how Detectives Bad and Gumshoe held a gunshot that they theoretically couldn't have.
It looks like we need to examine the state of the crime scene again, huh?
Huh. I don't know why I did that. The state of the crime scene. Wait! Can it be?
It's ultra strong perfume, she spilled some of it.
Okay, and we smell that in lobby number 1, right?
Right. Way too noisy. Oh!
It was incredibly high. Oh.
Oh, I get it. It's forcing us to use logic. Okay. The dissipating smell, lobby number 2 window. That's what that is. We connect those two. Connect.
It's simply not possible for the killer to have escaped through barred windows. And yet, the fragrance of the perfume managed to escape from defendant lobby number 1. Of course, incorporeal things can move freely through these open barred windows. Was that a brain blast? I think that's science.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, so I think, you know what? The missing tape is probably in the television because there was a gunshot in the footage.
Oh.
So we could connect very loud television with missing evidence. So maybe it's in that VCR. I'm gonna try it.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Nope, got it wrong.
I did wet and the thing went. I'm like, uh-oh.
Okay, well, it's that. Alright,
You can read it.
open windows,
Oh,
very loud television.
Oh. Loud television, open windows?
Yeah. I think I'm getting ahead of myself.
Which we do time to time when playing these games.
Yeah.
Now then, what else besides the smell can go through both in and out of an open of an open barred window?
Very good. Burgers!
Burgers! The answer is sound!
Ow.
Sorry. So, no matter how careful the killer was, if the windows were open, the jig would be up. That doesn't sound like a sentence Edgeworth would say.
Yeah.
And since the windows in both defendant lobby number 1 and the hallway were open, that explains how the sound of a gunshot could be heard in both locations.
Okay.
And this is
I don't
where.
think we could do. What?
No, well, no. I think this is what you were talking about.
Oh, gunshots came from the missing evidence. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like that. All right.
There you go. The missing piece of evidence is a video that shows the moment in which Mr. Rao killed the embassy staff member. The sound of the gunshot left quite an impression on me when it was played during a trial. The video should have been returned to Mr. Faraday's evidence bag for a recess, and brought back here. If it disappeared after that time, then it's possible that the tape is still here in this room. Eureka! The evidence that the missing evidence created for me is the gunshot sound that no one should have been able to hear in the first place.
Miles, what have you been thinking about? Stop wasting time thinking and let's start looking again!
It's not a waste of time to think, for I have figured out where we should look.
And where would that be?
I believe we should examine the television.
The TV. Well, you kids have fun. Go ahead and examine whatever you like.
Sweet! Alright, but we will do that in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, sounds good.
So thank you all so very much for watching, and I think we almost have this case solved. I think I have an idea who did it. So, I don't know yet, we'll see. So thank you again so much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.